Hey Sam, how are we today?
Yeah, I've been better. I've been thinking a lot since last session,
Yeah?
but I've a lot of things are still up in the air, and I don't really know, a lot of things.
Yeah, no, it makes complete sense. It was a really heavy first session, seeing as, you had an anxiety attack and it's a new thing and it was overwhelming for you, caused you to miss the party for the first time and how, your girlfriend was really confused and, caused a bit of tension there. Would have been really, really hard to deal with. But how are you feeling today?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the shock from last time has worn off, but I feel like now that I've had some time to think about it, the thing that's worrying me is I don't feel like any amount of preparation could prepare me for next time, because in the moment I just immediately got this dread that just overwhelmed me, and any amount of rational thinking just wouldn't bring me to.
Yeah, no, it makes complete sense. It's really hard when it's physical because you're feeling it and it feels so real because it is. But you can overcome it and you can prepare for it. What do you think could be like future preparation for it happening?
Well, I guess I did notice the symptoms a little bit before they came. I think whilst it's unavoidable, I could actually, prepare for it at least to make it better next time.
What do you think you could do then?
Well, I don't know. Do things like breathing work? I mean, I hear this stuff from
of course.
other people. And
why do you think breathing might be helpful then?
I just think I guess it just gets you to focus and puts your thoughts all in one place.
Yeah, exactly. And it's really, really useful because it zones you into the moment, right? So that you can think and that you have your thoughts a little bit more collected, especially when you're really anxious. Do you have any idea what might be causing you to feel really anxious at the moment?
Well, I can't really think of anything. There's nothing particularly draining in my life. I mean, I'm just a uni student who's, I'm doing uni work and part-time work, and I've got friends who I'm trying to see every once in a while, girlfriend, keep happy.
Yeah, no, it makes complete sense. It sounds like you've got a lot on your plate though. Seeing your friends and your girlfriend and working. Like, do you think that might be a little bit too much on your plate though?
Yeah, I mean, and everybody feels this around me, but, you go to a party and you haven't done the assignment yet, you kick yourself, and I guess that does build up over time.
Yeah. Why do you think that might be bringing some anxiety into your life?
Well, I guess it just kind of brings up undue stress because you're constantly worrying about why you would need to be perfect, You're constantly thinking to yourself, this could be, if I do this and this and this, I'll be the perfect version of me, and you never uphold that, and so it just gets you worried.
Yeah, no, makes sense. No one can be perfect though, right?
Yeah.
Why do you think that's your mind saying it? Why do you think you're, striving to be perfect?
Well, I think it's just, you gotta kind of make sure that you're always, doing things, because if you're a university student and you're failing, that's no good. If you're not getting any money, you can't hang out with your friends, It's all just a part of being alive, You got to kind of keep up with things.
Yeah, of course. You want to live and, keep up with all your friends and, study. What do you think is important, though, to you? What is important to you?
Just making sure that, I actually can hang out with my friends, and, that's why it was such a bummer for me when I missed that party, because I immediately had to, lie to a couple of them, just kind of feigning having something else come up when, I don't even know how I'd actually talk to them about this, because I wouldn't even know how to put it in words, to be honest.
And how do you feel about that?
It scares me a little bit because I know that if I can't even tell my friends, there's no chance I'd be able to tell my girlfriend. Because I think the reason that things have been going so well is because we don't really bring up this kind of talk. I think to be emotional is almost out of character for me.
Why do you think that?
I feel like it's just kind of that bravado that kind of comes with being a boyfriend. You know, you always want to kind of be the the strong person when sometimes I guess hiccups happen.
Yeah, exactly. And it can be really hard, right? You try to be the best boyfriend you can be. And do you think you're achieving that?
Well, yeah, but I mean, the panic attack is a bit of a spanner in the works, isn't it?
A little bit new, a little bit weird. Do you think it's something you could tell your partner though?
Well, I did bring it up.
How'd that go?
Before the first session. But it was only reactionary because I didn't really know what had overcome me, and I don't think she took it seriously. It was more taken sarcastically, and I think I just need to be able to tell people and have them.
What do you think that made you feel?
I just think, it'd be good if I could get people in a zone where they'd actually just listen to me without, taking everything as banter or jest,
Yeah, no, it makes sense. It's really hard. Mental health, most people joke about these type of things. And it's hard to have a serious conversation when people don't expect it from you, as you were saying as well. What do you think might be a way around that though?
Well, I mean, I guess you pull people over into like a more serious environment, but I think without that, if it were to tell my friends or, my girlfriend, I think I would just hope that I'd have a way of describing it that I was more sure about what I was saying, so that way what I'm conveying doesn't sound like some strange rambling and more how I feel.
What do you think that could be?
Just, I guess, what I felt in the moment, and trying not to overstate it as something dreadful, but rather something that worries me.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I don't know.
It was really overwhelming for you. And it makes sense that it's stressing you out. Do you think if you were to convey this, that they might take it seriously?
I think they could take it seriously. I think they're not horrible people. They would listen. But the fact that, I think everybody was a little bit pissed off that I didn't go to that party, it did kind of throw a spanner in the works, because a lot of people were asking and I didn't, I did throw a scapegoat. I did not tell them the truth.
It would have been hard. How did that feel though?
I don't really like to lie too much, but I mean, this is not something I'm particularly proud of, but I guess, it's something that I've got to deal with, and it's not easy.
Makes sense. It's not easy dealing with overwhelming emotion. And I think our time's up though. No, it's 8 minutes, but we're good.
Okay, well, in that case, this session I think is probably over.
Yeah, I would have cut it.
Okay.
Well, I need to. Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. Just gonna redo it then. Oh, Lord, it's already 4 o'clock.